Hey guys, it's Attorney AMD here. I hope everyone is doing well. Guys, in our last video, we talked about the visa travel ban. Well, by now we all know the ban went into effect on June 9th, and it affects individuals who are outside the United States from one of the 19 listed countries and who did not or have not received their visa to travel to the US on or before June 9th. Now, guys, do not lose hope. If there's anything I want you to take away from this video, do not lose hope. You can still apply for a visa application and you can still schedule your interview. The process is still the same. Now, be aware that the visa may be denied because of the travel ban. But guys, still continue with the process of sponsoring your family members, even if they are at one of the countries listed in the proclamation for the ban. You also want to know that exceptions also include individuals who can demonstrate that they would serve a U.S. national interest. And that would be on a case-by-case basis. And so while the government has not set forth what that guideline or system for applying for an exception based on serving a U.S. national interest, that has not been disclosed or shared. Again, continue with your process of sponsoring or applying to sponsor, including scheduling your interview for your family members. The other thing that I want to talk about in this video is that while last month the U.S. Supreme Court did clear the way for the Trump administration to terminate Chin v. Parole, the same judge that initially placed that stay of terminating the Chin v. Parole, that judge, Judge Tawani, she also has issued an order that lifts the freeze that the government had put in place earlier this year, where they paused all the applications that were being applied for by the parolees. So if you were a parolee that came in during the prior administration, and let's say you applied for another immigration benefit that you are eligible for, well, under the current administration, there was a pause. And part of the reason for the pause that they announced is that they need to do extra vetting. Well, the judge in Massachusetts, Judge Talwani, she also issued an order the end of last month as well, directing or ordering the Trump administration to begin processing those applications. So that is positive news. And what I would say to you, as I've shared in different videos, if you qualify for a benefit that you or application that you are eligible for, you want to work with a licensed immigration attorney concerning your immigration matter before submitting an application, but you definitely want to explore all applications that you may qualify for. And thirdly, what I want to discuss in this video, and guys, I can't stop stressing this, and that is certainly what's happening in my state is that individuals are getting arrested, guys, at immigration court. And what I am seeing is that many individuals are not prepared for the worst outcome, and that is going to your immigration court hearing, your case being dismissed, and you being arrested by ICE. And to that, I would say, guys, if you have a future immigration court hearing and you haven't otherwise consulted with a licensed immigration attorney, you want to do so before your court date. You also want to go over what are the worst possible outcome scenarios. That being, if your case is dismissed and you are arrested by ICE or just plainly arrested by ICE. This is happening, guys. It is real. And the other thing that I would say along the lines of that is, guys, you or your loved one, if they are going to immigration court, you have got to memorize at least one phone number. If you are arrested by ICE, they are collecting your personal items, which includes your cell phone and or even, a smartwatch. And so we do live in a technological age, and that is great, but we have got to memorize at least one phone number with a family, friend, or a loved one who is on the outside, who you can make contact with, who can begin the process of working on having you be in contact with a lawyer regarding your case. Guys, fast deportation is real and it goes really fast. And so just work with a licensed immigration attorney. Check out our video where we give tips on things that you should be doing and preparing. And I really can't stress, be prepared for the possible worst case scenario, because at this point, it is unclear and no one knows before going to your court date whether you, in fact, will be the one that your case is dismissed and you are, in fact, arrested. Guys, I wanted to share these 3 updates with you. Definitely want to give you more information regarding the travel ban. And certainly, if there is future litigation that arises out of the travel ban, much like the first term for the Trump administration, I will certainly update you with that. I do thank you for watching. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I will definitely see you in the next one. Bye-bye.